In the realm of football, midfielders hold a pivotal position on the pitch. They serve as the vital link between the defence and the attack, with creative midfielders assuming the role of supplying those decisive passes to the forwards and executing goal-scoring shots. In the modern football landscape, numerous exceptional playmakers emerge. Names like Martin Odegaard, Bruno Fernandes, and Thomas Muller come to mind. However, one name stands out as the unparalleled midfield maestro of recent years, Kevin De Bruyne. Since his unfortunate injury in last season's Champions League final clash between Man City and Inter, manager Pep Guardiola has been cautious with the use of the Belgian talent during the club's summer tour. This caution is evident, as he was only given 75 minutes of playtime in the match against Yokohama. In subsequent matches against Atletico and Bayern, he found himself on the substitutes' bench. It's apparent that De Bruyne remains a vital component in the new season, but not everything has gone according to the meticulous plans of the Spanish manager. De Bruyne suffered a recurrence of his calf injury and is expected to be sidelined until at least the end of 2023. At this moment, Kevin must be feeling the weight of disappointment, as he understands that time is no longer on his side and that this injury might hinder the twilight phase of his illustrious career. During his recovery period, he'll actively undergo treatment and rehabilitation to hasten his return to the pitch. The burning question now is, who will be the premier creative midfielder in the English Premier League during his absence? And, unsurprisingly, it's Kevin himself who addresses this query. Recently, he joined Sky Sports Football Premier to discuss various topics. Among these, the most captivating was his take on the best creative midfielders in the English Premier League, a title he currently holds. McJoe Tomlinson of Football Daily offered 3 names: Bruno Fernandes, Martin Odegaard, and James Maddison. De Bruyne didn't hesitate to rank them. Bruno Fernandes claimed the top spot, followed by Martin Odegaard and finally James Maddison of Tottenham. When asked about this order, De Bruyne explained, "I rank Maddison third, even though he's been one of the best midfielders in the Premier League in recent years. I want to see him play for bigger clubs in the future, which might happen, and that's why I place him in the third position." James Maddison has indeed been one of the finest midfielders in the Premier League for several seasons. He was a cornerstone for Leicester City, even though the team faced relegation last season. Maddison has now chosen Tottenham as his new destination in this summer's transfer window, coming in second. Place is Martin Odegaard. After careful consideration, the Man City star ranked the Arsenal midfielder in this position on his list. The Norwegian midfielder has proven to be a quality addition since his move from Real Madrid to London. He has become a linchpin under the guidance of coach Michael Arteta, and his contributions were instrumental in guiding Arsenal back to the Champions League after years of absence. I recognise that Odegaard had a fantastic season last year, but he's still very young, and that's the difference. That's why I rank the Arsenal midfielder in the second spot, explained De Bruyne. At the summit of the list stands none other than Bruno Fernandes. Since joining Manchester United in 2020, Bruno has become irreplaceable and a constant in the tactical plans of any coach. His presence is felt even when the team is going through rough patches. He delivers at least 15 goals each season at Old Trafford. The influence of the Portuguese midfielder on Manchester United's attacking front is undeniable, and few creative midfielders can be compared to him. This decision to place Bruno at the top of the list is a testament to De Bruyne's humility. When asked about this choice, the Manchester City midfielder said, "I believe he's a creative machine regardless of the team's situation. He's always there, accepting the risks, and that's what I admire." Of course, he's still performing exceptionally here. De Bruyne also touched upon maintaining top form in the rigorous English Premier League, noting, "Yes, you see, he's sustained his style of play over many years, and its effectiveness has remained since he joined Man United." Bruno has played a total of 186 matches for Manchester United, scoring 66 goals and providing 42 assists. However, this season, the Portuguese midfielder has started somewhat poorly. According to statistics from Square Sporting, he was the most dribbled past player with 7 instances. Nonetheless, De Bruyne does not underestimate Bruno's skill. He believes there is still much to learn from the United midfielder, despite the consensus that he is the best midfielder in the world right now. Recalling last October when De Bruyne received a Manchester United jersey with his name on it from Red Devils fans, he humorously quipped, "Can I burn it right now?" Of course, this was all in jest, as football jerseys hold a sacred place within the sports culture. De Bruyne's understanding of this demonstrates his respect for the game, just like his willingness to assist when asked who the best midfielder in the English Premier League currently is. De Bruyne's ranking at the top further underscores his inclination to support his fellow players. His recent move to defend and stand up for Bruno Fernandes against mockery and online trolling exemplifies this trait. Despite their fierce on-field rivalry, both De Bruyne and Bruno share mutual respect, much like the long-standing rivalry between Ronaldo and Messi. They've battled it out on the pitch for over a decade, but they still maintain a certain level of respect for one another. De Bruyne and Bruno both embody excellence in their respective roles. They share an unwavering commitment to their teams, displaying a fervent desire to achieve positive results. With De Bruyne's recent injury during the opening match against Burnley, it will be a while before we see him grace the field again. His time away from the pitch is gradually increasing, reminding us that his footballing journey is reaching its twilight. We hope for a swift recovery for the Man City midfielder so we can witness his elegant passes and artful playmaking once more. The day De Bruyne hangs up his boots will mark the conclusion of an era, and it might be a long wait before we witness another complete virtuoso like Kevin De Bruyne.